Hi everyone, it's Brittany from the Newnan Carnegie Library, and I am back for another edition of Carnegie Cooks, and today we are making water pie. Yep, I said it correctly, I promise you. Water pie, that's one of the main ingredients, and this is not a joke, it's an actual pie, and it's creamy and sweet and delicious, and I hope you'll make it with me. Let's see what we'll need. For this recipe, you will need a frozen deep dish pie crust, which I've already placed on my cookie sheet, some flour and sugar, water of course, cubed unsalted butter, salt, and vanilla extract. So to start, we will simply pour water into our frozen unbaked pie crust. Okay, it's time to make our flour mixture. So to our mixing bowl, we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 cup of flour, and 1 cup of sugar. And now we're just going to whisk this together until it's all incorporated. All right, so our flour, sugar, and salt are all incorporated, nicely whisked together, and then we have our pie crust with our water, and now we're just going to sprinkle this mixture evenly over the water. Now you can use a spoon, but we all know our best tool in the kitchen is our hands, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna keep sprinkling, and we will check back in a minute for the next step. All right, I have added all of my flour, sugar, and salt mixture. I just sprinkled on top of the water. I'm not gonna stir it, I'm just gonna leave it how it is, and it's time to add my vanilla. So now I'm going to drizzle in 1½ teaspoons of vanilla extract. All right, I drizzled all my vanilla extract in there. You can see it's swirled nicely. That's all on its own. I'm still not stirring it up. And now I'm just going to add my cubed butter on top, just spreading them out as I go. Again, we're not stirring, we're not mixing, we're just dotting, just like if you were to make a dump cake, if you've ever made dump cake. If you haven't made dump cake and you want to know how, let us know in the comments and I'm happy to make a video for you. I have made many of a dump cake in my life, mostly over a fire. But they're a great recipe to make, especially with kids, because they're so easy. And it's less of a mess because no mixing. All right, I'm gonna keep adding all of my butter. It's 5 tablespoons of butter, unsalted, and I will check back in just a minute when it's ready to go in the oven. All right, folks, so I've added all of my butter on top of my pie. Again, just leaving it as it is. I know it goes against all of our instincts, and I'm just going to pop it into a 400-degree preheated oven for 30 minutes. Then I'm gonna check on it to make sure my edges aren't too brown, reduce the heat to 375, and bake for another 30 minutes. So I will see you in a few. Okay, so the pie just came out of the oven. As you can see, it's still bubbling and it's still very jiggly. That's okay, it's gonna set as it cools. That's why it's really important to make sure it's completely cooled and set before slicing. So I have it on my cooling rack right here. I'm gonna let it hang out here until it's nice and cool. Then I'm gonna cover it up and pop it in the fridge until it's chilled. And I will see you back when it's ready to slice. Hey everyone, we're back. It's a little over 24 hours later, and as you can see here, our pie is all set. There's no liquid running through it all. It's a nice gel-like consistency, kind of like pecan pie. Completely chilled in the refrigerator, and now it's time to try it. Nothing else left to do, right? Let's see if we can get a little bite here. So you get a really nice pop of vanilla right away, and then it's just sweet and kind of creamy. Like I said with the texture, it's a lot like pecan pie. I'd love to throw some nuts on top of here and see how that turns out. Maybe a good alternative if you're out of Karo syrup and really craving some pecan pie. A little different, but hey, best things are born out of innovation. I hope you'll give this a try. If anything, just for the novelty of it. It's super simple, easy ingredients you probably have around the house, and it's actually really tasty. I think we'll grab one more little bite here. All right, give it a try and let us know what you think in the comments. Thanks, cheers.